Hi, my name is Ashley Miller, and I'm here at the Law 2.0 conference with a special gem. He is an award winner, and I also have the pleasure of allowing him to introduce himself and tell you more about his organization as well.
Thanks, Ashley. My name's Doug Lusk. I'm the CEO at National Society for Legal Technology. We do technology education, teaching lawyers and paralegals how to use legal technology software.
Legal technology software. So, Douglas, what inspired you to go down this path?
Necessity.
Necessity.
So I was a student in law school and had gone to a professor and said, well, when are they teaching us technology? And he said, yeah, we don't do that.
Wow.
He's like, well, when you get a job, they'll teach you everything you need to know. And I went, well, that's not a very good idea. Doesn't sound like a great plan. So I started working on my own. I built a student club with the other students attending the school with me. And we just kind of taught ourselves. And it just kept getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And I approached other schools and they went, well, this makes a great class. So we'll just roll the student club into the class. And 3 years later, by the time I graduated with my law degree, 75 universities were using me as curriculum in the classroom, starting their own law office technology classes. And today, we are in 250 universities in the classroom. We don't do student clubs anymore. That got a little confusing and messy, but as we got schools going, they started rolling it into curriculum and building classes. And so we were able to kind of bring that to the forefront, and we also have independent students in 11 countries around the world.
Congratulations, not only with that, Douglas, and the success that you're seeing, also be award winner, by the way. What I want to ask, and moving forward for individuals that may be fearful of taking the plunge or may also have gone down the route that you did and maybe in college but didn't have the necessities or the training going into that field, what are some words that you would give to them at this moment?
Well, everybody asks me, well, where do I start and what do I do? Where do I go? Because it's such a daunting thing. People get intimidated by technology.
Yes.
Easily.
I'm one of those people.
Right?
He is talking about me specifically.
Well, that was me. This was a subject that I wasn't good at when I was a student, and I knew it was something I needed. And so I just went to the library and I found a book. And that book was good. So then I read the next book and the next book and the next book. But pretty soon I had read the whole shelf. Yeah. And then there was nothing left to read. So I had to start creating things and writing my own material. And so with students, I say, if you've got the desire to learn, that's kind of the first thing you need. And then just baby steps, watching videos on YouTube, reading articles on the internet, attending conferences, great way to learn about technology and learn about what's new and better yourself. Remember, you're not out to make yourself an expert overnight. That's never going to happen. But improving yourself 1% at a time is really what's the key to improving your career and getting that education that you need. Our program at the National Society for Legal Technology was also designed so if your school isn't offering classes, or maybe your schedule's too tight to fit in all the classes that you want, it is something you can do entirely on your own, kind of as an independent study access. And we put our lessons in little 5-minute pieces. So if you got 5 minutes, you can sit down and you can learn something new.
That's amazing, Douglas. So you intrigue me, and I want to ask, you went to school, clearly you got your degree, but you mentioned something that stuck with me personally as well. You did a lot of self-teaching. You did a lot of reading. You had to go find the information that wasn't essentially directly available to you.
Correct. So a lot of students take the approach with schools that if I need to know this, then my school is going to force feed it to me, in essence, or they'll make a class about this topic. And I found that's not really true. Sometimes schools do what's in their best interest and not really what's in the best interest of the students, or sometimes your personal goals don't align with how the school intends it to be taught. And that was what I stood, where I was. The school went, hey, you will pick this up as you work your career. And that wasn't what I wanted. What I wanted was to be a top candidate when I go sit for a job. And so I wanted to look impressive on paper. I wanted the skills to go do it, not just the book knowledge. And my school wasn't prepared for that type of a student. And so I had no choice. I had to go find how I could create that for myself. And now I look back and I've got a career years ahead of any of my classmates because I had that mentality of I need to be better than what they're preparing me for.
That is amazing. So upon that, also winning awards and making monumental leaps in the field that you're in, what has your experience and also being recognized for these efforts as well been like at the Law 2.0 conference, and what has your networking experience been like?
Oh, it's a great conference. It's been phenomenal to meet with other people in the industry. I spoke yesterday on a panel about technology competence, and it was fantastic getting to see the other panelists' views and how different realms of our industry all kind of came together to deal with that one topic. It's exciting to be honored with this award so early in my career, especially. I just graduated 5 years ago, so I'm barely 5 years out of school, and it's just it's just been overwhelming almost. There's moments I've kind of had to pinch myself
like,
with,
is this real?
am I really here? Is this really happening?
Am I gonna wake
up? Am I really getting this award? But it's just been phenomenal, and the contacts. Getting to meet with some very top-notch people from all over, and not just the nation. There's people from other countries here at the conference, and it's been really fun to just talk during breaks and lunches and evenings, and I've got a pocket full of business cards going home with, and just amazing networking opportunities.
I love that, Douglas. And lastly, congratulations once again, by the way.
Thank you.
Keep saying that because it's not an easy task that you put on. With concluding how you've been networking person to person, when, where, and how can the viewers connect with you and network online with your presence?
Oh, thank you. That's a great question. So our company can be found at legaltechsociety.org. I'm also on LinkedIn. You can find us under NSLT, National Society for Legal Technology, and connect with us there.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you,
been a
Ashley.
pleasure, Douglas.
Thank you.